So in this video today, we are going to be talking about 7 tried and tested work from home opportunities that can allow you to earn money from the comfort of your own home or wherever it is that you want to conduct work. Right now, there are a lot of people stuck in their houses, and some people are looking for ways to make some additional income right now. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I was hesitant to do this video because the whole idea of
working from home and making money from the comfort of your home
is a very sketchy area because a lot of people will use this kind of content to pitch some kind of multi-level marketing or network marketing opportunity where essentially they're going to tell you to go out and buy Tupperware and go to your friends' houses and have a Tupperware party and make money selling Tupperware. So I want to promise you guys this, we will not be talking about MLMs, pyramid schemes, pyramids, anything like that that falls into that category, guys. It is not going to be mentioned in this video. Since these are such easy ways to make money, literally anybody with an internet connection for the most part can take advantage of these opportunities. So as a result, it's a very low barrier to entry way to make money, so you're not going to become a millionaire following these different strategies. And if you were looking for the way to make the most money, what I would tell you to do is to start a business online. But the problem is, you're not going to make any money for at least the first 6 months, if not longer, with any new business venture. And it's kind of like that old J.G. Wentworth commercial, you know, the one that says, "I need cash now."
Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
That's the situation a lot of people are in right now, and unfortunately, it limits you to a set number of opportunities that can put money in your pocket in a very short period of time. So if you guys appreciate this fully transparent, no BS approach towards work from home jobs, please go ahead and drop a like on this video to show your support, and of course that always helps out with the YouTube algorithm. But that being said, guys, let's jump into opportunity number 1. So the first way to make money is using a website out there called Rev, and you've probably never heard of this before unless you are a video influencer like myself. And essentially what this website does is it allows people like me to order a closed caption file of my YouTube video. Now, when I do that, it opens up my video to a wider audience. For example, people who are deaf and need captions to watch a video. Well, now all of a sudden, my video is able to be viewed by people who are deaf. So there are huge benefits to having captions on your videos. It allows you to be viewed by a larger audience, but there's also an opportunity to make money by doing captions and translations for services like Rev. So here's how it works. People like me go onto the Rev website and will place an order for a caption file or a translation file for a video or audio file. And then a translator or a captioner from anywhere in the world will take that job, make the translation by watching that video or write out the caption and submit it back to Rev. I pay Rev and Rev pays the captioner or the translator. They are paying captioners anywhere from 54 cents to $1.10 per audio or video minute that is captioned. Now, it might take you more than 1 minute to write 1 minute worth of video captions, but I see this as a way that you could potentially be making anywhere from $10 to $15 or more per hour if you really focus in on doing this work. Now, if you happen to know a second language, you're in an even better situation because what you can do on Rev is be a translator or a subtitler. So essentially, you're going to take a video or audio file and translate that into another language, which is going to be allowing that content to be viewed or listened to by people in other countries. And these subtitlers are making anywhere from $1.50 to $3 per minute of video or audio that is subtitled. So since that service is in higher demand and requires more skills, it earns a lot more money. So if you're a captioner, you could probably make anywhere from $10 to $15 per hour. And if you happen to know a foreign language, you could even make, $20, $25 per hour or more, depending on the speed that you are able to complete these jobs. Now, if you guys want to check this out yourself, all you have to do is go over to the Rev website and click on the freelancers section. I'll also link up down in in the description below where you can check out this opportunity yourself if you are interested. Idea number 2 is being a virtual assistant. So if you haven't heard of this before, it's essentially where you are completing odds and ends or different tasks primarily for people online, and they're going to pay you a set amount of money based on the skill you are completing. So for example, one of my virtual assistants helps me out by managing my Facebook groups and approving requests and moderating the content within those groups. And in exchange, I pay this virtual assistant $75 per week, and I would imagine they probably spend at most 2 to 3 hours per week doing this work. So we're talking about a way that they are making, $25 per hour or more, depending on the work that they are doing. Now, as far as finding different opportunities for these virtual assistants, one of the best websites is called Upwork, and it's essentially a community where people can either post a job that they are offering, or you can post whatever your skill is on this website, and business owners can reach out to you and look to hire you as a virtual assistant. And essentially what you do when you create your profile on this website is include some information about what skills you can provide. You also set your hourly rate, and the more in demand your skill is, the more money you could potentially make per hour. The third opportunity here is being an online English tutor. And I know what you guys are going to say right now. How are you going to find students to tutor? Well, there's a massive service out there called VIP Kid that essentially pairs up students in China with people who want to be tutors online interested in tutoring Chinese students about learning English. And essentially what you're going to do is set your own schedule and have your own virtual classes where over your webcam and over your computer, you are tutoring these students and teaching them the English language. Now, how much money can you make? Well, according to the VIP Kid website, you can make around $19 per hour. However, about 5% of the tutors are making $22 per hour or more, and this is all depending on how much effort you put into this line of work. Now, there are a couple of requirements in order to be an English tutor with VIP Kid. First of all, you do need to have a bachelor's degree, but it can be in any field. It doesn't have to be specifically in teaching. Second of all, you do need to be eligible to work in the US or in Canada. And lastly, you do need at least 1 year of teaching experience. However, it doesn't have to be formal classroom teaching. A couple of other areas that count are coaching, homeschooling, tutoring, things like that. So if you meet those 3 requirements, you can apply to be a tutor on their website. I'll include a link down below where you can sign up and become a tutor. Full transparency, guys, I am affiliated with VIP Kid. Now, idea number 4 is something I tried out earlier this year, and that is becoming an Airbnb host. Now, I will say this, currently, based on what is going on right now with travel restrictions, this is probably not the best opportunity on this list for safety reasons and also the fact that pretty much nobody is traveling. But aside from right now, at this given instant, Airbnb is a great opportunity for earning some extra side income. I tried it out earlier last year. I Airbnb'd my spare bedroom, and in the course of about 1 month, I made about $1,000 as an Airbnb host, and I did a whole video on that experience. I'll put it up in the corner if you guys want to check that out. Now, of course, the amount of money you can make with Airbnb is going to be based on your location, as well as the type of place you are offering and how many guests that you will allow. But Airbnb has a very handy calculator on their website where you plug in this information, and based on listings in your area, they will provide you with an estimate of how much money you can make. I'll include a link down below for that free Airbnb calculator, and I am affiliated with them, so I may earn a small commission if you do decide to be an Airbnb host. And I actually put together a free ebook too about my experience as an Airbnb host, and I also include in that my 11 best tips for beginners getting started with Airbnb. There's going to be a link to that down in the description below as well. Alright, so idea number 5 is going to be utilizing a website called user testing. And as the name suggests, this is essentially a website where you get paid to test out apps or websites for large companies. And all you have to do is perform a set of instructions, and while you're doing that, verbally share your feedback on the process. So for example, let's say a financial institution was rolling out a new app for customers to do online banking, and they wanted some feedback on whether or not this was an improvement based on the old method. They could put their app on user testing and pay people to share valuable feedback about what they like and don't like about the experience. And according to the user testing website, you can make up to $60 per test that you perform. Here's how it works, guys. You're going to get $10 via PayPal for every 20-minute test you complete, but there is one catch, and that is the fact that there is a limit on how many tests you can perform per week. And unfortunately, guys, that limit is 1 to 2 tests per week, but depending on how long that test is, it could be as little as $10 or as much as $60. Now, there's a lot of major companies utilizing user testing, including Microsoft, Twitter, and even eBay, because it's a great way for them to get feedback on new products and developments they are going to offer. Unfortunately, you can't sit down and do user testing for 8 hours per day, but if you want to do 1 to 2 tests per week and make anywhere from $10 to $60 per test, it is an interesting way to make money from home. And to get started with that, guys, you just go to the usertesting.com website and click Get Paid to Test, or I will link up down in the description below where you can get started. Number 6 on my list here is something called Amazon Mechanical Turk. And if you've ever heard of Amazon before, well, throw that preconceived notion out the window, because this has nothing to do with Amazon package delivery or e-commerce. Amazon is involved in a lot of web services businesses, and one of these is a lesser known product called Amazon Mechanical Turk, or MTurk for short. And essentially what this is it's a site where you complete simple tasks and get paid in the process. Some examples of these tasks include data verification, image compression, information gathering, and data processing. And essentially, it's a way for businesses to offload some of these annoying or menial tasks they don't want to do themselves. Amazon will facilitate this process of matching them up with an online worker, and they complete those tasks for a set dollar amount. And these different projects on the website are called HITs, or Human Intelligence Tasks. And what you're going to do is sign up, and then you're going to look through the tasks and pick and choose the ones that interest you. Now, are you going to become a millionaire doing this? The truth is no. In fact, you probably won't even make minimum wage. According to a Reddit post I looked at, they said you can make about $6 per hour doing these tasks on Amazon Mechanical Turk. So whether or not that amount of money is worth it, that's going to be up to you to decide. But if you want to check it out, that is going to be just mturk.com/worker, or check the link down below for more information. And then finally, number 7 is very similar to Amazon Mechanical Turk. It's just a different website called ClickWorker, but the good news is, based on the research I have done, you can make slightly more money. All you have to do is go to clickworker.com and then click on the button that says Become a ClickWorker, and then you're going to browse a marketplace of different tasks and pick and choose different ones to do. And you're also going to encounter a lot of surveys on these websites where you're providing useful market data and they are paying you in the process. Now, I know that may be a red flag for you guys, especially if you've seen my online survey video, which if you haven't, check it out in the corner. Online surveys in general are a huge scam because you can never make enough money to get paid. But from the research that I have done, these surveys on Amazon Mechanical Turk and ClickWorker are pretty legitimate, and you are able to get paid. And the obvious benefit to both ClickWorker and MTurk is that you can do this on your own schedule. If you want to do it for an hour in the morning and make a couple of bucks, you can do it. If you want to do it at 3 in the morning when you have insomnia, you can pretty much work at your own schedule. Now, when I was looking at ClickWorker, I do have to say there were some very interesting tasks on there. For example, getting paid to be a mystery shopper, or simply getting paid to take photos of specific objects. And based on the task, every single one is going to have a different amount of earnings. But according to the ClickWorker website, you can make about $9 per hour as a ClickWorker, or well over $10 per hour with experience and concentration. So there you have it, guys. Those are 7 different ways to make money from home. Like I said, they're not really the most lucrative ways, and you're not going to become a millionaire. But if you're looking for some extra cash and maybe to kill time, this could be an interesting opportunity to make a couple of bucks. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. And if you've tried any of these ideas yourself, I would love to hear what your experience was. If you enjoy this style of video, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. And I hope to see you in the next video.